one day, one devotee lay woman, lay people, female woman. So he asked to the Bhante, only bhikkhu can practice that kind of practicing. Do I practice that kind of practice? Ask to the Bhante. Bhante say, yes, you can practice. You also can practice. Lay people also can practice. So bhikkhu teach 32 parts. So at that time, that woman maybe become noble person. Noble person, which noble person I don't know. Maybe Arahanta, may not Arahanta, maybe Anagami, like that. Third stage, become noble person. Bhikkhu not yet. So like that. So at that time, he has a psychic power. Psychic power. She has a psychic power. She see to the Bhante why they cannot get. She see to the Bhante. Bhante is an ordinary person or noble person. All Bhantes are ordinary person. So why she check? They should not. They cannot get proper food like that. Proper dwelling place like that. No they cannot get suitable. So at that time, she arranged suitable food. So which one? She sees Bhante's mind. So Bhante, I want to eat chicken. She arranged chicken. Later Bhante no, that. So Bhante don't dare to stay there. Don't dare to stay. Go back. So at that time, to go back into the Buddha. But the Buddha sent again that place. You should go that place. So in that kind of place, you may know. Always someone know our mind. We cannot stay. We cannot think. Whatever we think, we want to think. So like that. Now situation is other person may not know our mind, not sure. Mostly may know the Deva, our protector. Maybe some, if some bhikkhu may see others' mind, especially in the Buddha time. Sometimes Buddha also, if someone think, some bhikkhu think evil, then Buddha come teach Dhamma. Like that. Ghost. In the literature mentioned some protector Deva may know some ghost if they have some power. Some may know, some may not know according to their power. But sometimes they also busy with their jobs. Cannot see every time. Because for those can see every time. Sometimes every person. So many people may do everything. So they also may not pay attention sometimes. But sometimes may pay attention, especially in the Buddha time. First of all, the bhikkhus all are good. Later, one bhikkhu commits offense, very big offense. So, that is the starting point. Starting point among the bhikkhus. That is such a case. But that bhikkhu is good because his ex-wife, he is a rich man, later ordained as a bhikkhu. Practice to the forest. Later go back to his house for alms food. So his family want to get inheritance. No children. They are very rich. After they die, they can occupy that property. So they doesn't like that kind of situation. Because of this case, encourage to the Bhante to get children. So at that time, Bhante thinking is after getting children, will be okay. he can practice easily. So do such a case. At that time, they were on the ground, how to say, shouted. They shouted. So until Brahma word, shouted gan like that. That is the starting point. But now they may not shout. So like that, some person, if good, protector also may take care every time. But if one day do evil, then may see first time very strange maybe. If do Kananga may not take care. So that is a situation. So other person may see our mind, that is not sure. Although not see or not see, we should reflect. Other person may accuse me about the morality. So should reflect again and again. Should think again and again. If you want to stay Vaiku life or Samnira life. If so, your body action, mental action, verbal action will be good. You increase in Buddha's dispensation. You can get free from suffering. So another one, Sabbehi mepiyehi manapehi nana bhavo vina bhavo bhavachitena abhaina bhichuvakitapa. That is for the lay people also. Because in another sutta, Bhikkhu also, lay people also, men also, women also need to practice this. That's another abhaina. The same sutta, this is for the Bhikkhu, but that is for all. So in that sutta also include this point. So that is sure, lay people also need to reflect this. All those who are there and pleasant to me are subject to change, subject to separation in death. This must be reflected upon again and again. So according to mind, that is others translation, we make a copy. Nana bhava means as a separation when we are alive. Now we are alive, but sometimes our friends stay in another country. That is also separation. Vina bhava is a separation because of death. So we have that kind of nature, separation each other. We will separate each other later. So about this case, you need to reflect again and again. You may have a friend, family, you may have a friend, but one day you will separate. We will separate. That is for all. That is sure. With the lovable property, with the lovable person, like that, or we will separate. So before separation, we need to get a proper mind. If we experience, when we experience, to be ready. So for this, you should reflect. You should reflect. So what is the benefit? By reflecting like this, will bring about restraint or not unrestrained. Mindfulness or death is clear for Bhikkhu who reflect so. Restraint is about the bodily action like that. So sometimes because of loving each other, we cannot practice. We always mix our home, our friend, like that. We cannot stay, we cannot happy in the Bhikkhu life if we love our parents, our family, our friends. So if you love properties a lot, if you love friends a lot, you cannot love Dhamma. So, if you love Dhamma, you may not be separate with the Dhamma. Dhamma will follow you, will stay together along your future. But people is later we will separate. Although we collect the property after we die, we will be separate or are left. Only your wholesomeness, unwholesomeness will carry. Because of this case, you should not know what we should love. So, if you cannot avoid, first of all, you should reflect Gananga. I will be separate one day with the lovable, agreeable things, lovable, agreeable properties, persons. If you reflect Gananga, you may not love so much. So you can go to practice where is suitable, like that. So that is a good. Love a lot, that is not good. If they die or if you die, will cry, will get sorrow, lamentation, like that. That is not good. So if you cannot avoid loving, first of all, you reflect Gananga. So number 7, Kama Sakomi, Kama Dayado, Kama Yoni, Kama Bandhu, Kama Padaisarana. Yangaman Grace Mi Kalyana Babakamwa, Tasa Dayado, Boys Army, Deep Babaji Dina, Bainam, Pechawaki Daban. That is also for the lay people also, Bhikkhu also, men also, women also should reflect. Should reflect. Kama is my possessions. Kama is my possessions. I have only Kama as my possessions. Can translate like that also. So we may think that is our possession, our property. Actually, that is not our property, because we cannot control every time. Sometimes lose. Lose is if you die. That is not your property. That don't follow you. If your property really should follow. But after you die, other person occupy like that. So that is not your property. Sometimes burn, sometimes wind, sometimes because of water destroy. If your property should not be like that. So only karma is your property. If your karma is good, you can get many things. If your karma is not good, all will be destroyed. Because of that meaning, karma is our property. We have karma, only karma as our property. So about this, should reflect. If you don't reflect, that is my property, that is my if real, okay. Sometimes not real, sometimes lose. At that time you will be sorrow. So actually that is not your property. Because of others' property, other person take or bring like that. So karma is my inheritance. I'm a inheritor of the karma. You may think I'm a inheritor of the parents. Not like that. Because of your karma, you have to be a son of a rich man, a son of a poor man. Actually, you are inheritor of the karma. So if I want, according to my desire, I want to translate, I'm a inheritor of the karma, which is proper, I don't know, because my English is not good. So karma is my source. Yes, karma produces our life, like that. Karma is my relative. Other relatives are not real relative. If you go future life, they don't follow. So if you have a good karma, no problem. The good family will welcome to you. Like that. Yeah, you are welcome to good family. Although you go future life, no problem. Maybe Deva family welcome you. Welcome you. So karma is a mind shelter. Whatever karma I do, be it good or evil, to that I will be heir. This must be reflected upon again and again. Should reflect again and again. Because sometimes we want to do evil then. That is no good. Later will produce suffer. So not to forget about this. If you cannot avoid to do evil then, first of all, you should reflect again and again. If you reflect again and again, later your mind will change. You are understanding about the karma very quick. Very quick is if you want to do evil then maybe fear. Or if you do this, I will be inheritor of that karma. So later, by reflecting in this, one cannot do anything evil. Because his understanding is very good, always thinking about this. So only knowing is not enough. Sometimes thinking is another situation. Now if you read this, you know already, but later forget. Because of that is, human mind is easy to forget. So not to forget, should reflect one day, one time, and that is at least. But the Buddha encouraged repeatedly, again and again. So number 8, Katham Buddhasa me radain diwa vidiwadan di babajidena bainam pichwikitaba. How do I spend my nights and days? Should reflect this. How do I spend my nights and days? How spend? Huh? So should ask like that. Do I spend my nights and days volunteering service or not? I do service for the Buddha or not? Bhikkhu should reflect. Should not forget. Actually, Bhikkhu life is not good. Eat mixed food. Wearing is cannot change. So not luxurious. Meaning is Bhikkhu and Samnira is life is we cannot stay according to our desire. So should if don't reflect, we may forget later. So to get a wholesome, at least to get a wholesomeness, we should join. We should ordain as a Samnira. So sometimes, first of all, okay, to get a wholesomeness, we join, we ordain as a Bhikkhu. Later forget. Yes, stay easily. So it should not be, not to be like that. You should reflect again and again. Do I service or not for the Buddha? Like that. Do I spend my nights and days reciting the Buddha's teaching or not? So should ask himself. Do I spend my nights and days paying proper attention or not? Paying proper attention is a Pali term. Yoniso Manasi Kara. You may know. Sometimes attention is proper attention is to get a wholesomeness. For example, this is for example medicine. By drinking this medicine, I will be beautiful. My skin is become beautiful. If we think that is unwholesomeness arise. So if I think like that, by drinking this medicine, I can be strong, I can support sasana, I can learn Dhamma. So like that. So before drinking this medicine, I should reflect. I will drink this medicine to support sasana, like that. So that kind of intention is a proper attention. For example, if someone we see, male or female, that is impermanence, suffering, that is a proper intention. Oh, that is a very beautiful, very handsome. So that is an improper intention. So like that. Proper attention produces wholesomeness. Improper attention produces unwholesomeness. So, do I spend my nights and days paying proper attention or not? By reflecting so, one fulfills mindfulness. Always have mindfulness. I cannot forget day and night spend, how to spend, like that. Number 9. Kichinuko Ahan Sonyagari Abhidhamma Miti Papajitena Abhainam Pachokitaba. Do I delight in solitude? In solitude is in secluded place, like a forest. Do I delight? Do I happy or not in the forest, like that? First of all, you may not stay in the forest. You may not be happy in the forest, but you should think: do be happy? Do I delight or not? Because to get Dhamma, to practice Dhamma, forest is good. If you cannot be happy in the forest, you will be many friends, many people associated like that, so cannot practice. So that is very important. First of all, you need to be happy in the secluded place if you ordain as a bhikkhu. So before being happy, you should reflect hope for the future. Hope for the future. So, if you reflect this, you will get seclusion of the body. If the body is secluded, later the mind also will be secluded. Slowly. Because if you go retreat, if you take a meditation, always remember previous them. Like that. That is the person. Body is secluded, but the mind is not yet. Dream in the sleep. Dream in the dream, like that. Find in the dream happy ever life, like that. If we go to the forest the first time, like that. In the dream, always about the city life, like that. But if we stay long time, later disappear. Thinking also disappear. Even in the dream, later about the forest, about this situation only. Because of far and far, like that. So for the people, only 10 day retreat, 1 month retreat. So past thinking is disturbed. So if you stay long time, no many things to think. Forest like that. So later, first of all, you get bodily seclusion. Later, if you stay long time, the mind also gets seclusion. There is nothing to think. Even in the dream, you may dream about the forest like that. Change. So to practice Dhamma, first of all, you need to be happy in the secluded area. So before being happy, you should reflect again. Number 10. Ati nuko me Audari manosa dhammo Alamariya nyana dasana we say so Adigado like that. Have I attained superhuman states? Have I attained that higher wisdom, so that when I am questioned on this point by my companions in the holy life, at the last moment when death is approaching, I will have no occasion to be disappointed. That is a final stage. You should think final stage near that moment. near that the moment, mostly according to tradition, Dhamma friends ask, do you get some attainments? Because that is very near to die. Although you say no problem, now you are not near that moment. If you say, I'm a Sotapanna, no Vipassana, so that is the problem. People will come a lot, will approach a lot, so you cannot stay happily. So Bhikkhu usually don't say about their states, superhuman states, in their lifetime. But near that moment, maybe Dhamma friend may ask you, may ask to the Bhikkhu. So now you are near that moment. You are practicing a lot. Do you get some attainment? In that time, you may not be disappointed. And should not be disappointed. You should think like that. So at that time, if you don't get anything, I don't get anything. You have to give answer. You will be disappointed. You will go future life, but not sure. Which place is not sure. Will go awful state. Will go human life, not sure. So about this stage, you should not be disappointed. And should not be disappointed in that stage. So meaning is before that stage, you should try to get something. To be sure, to get good life surely. Should reflect like that. That meaning is like this. So what is the benefit by reflecting like that? By reflecting so, one will not waste the time. One will spend the time wisely practicing the Dhamma. Because you remember, you hope final stage. If I don't get anything at that time, I will be disappointed. I will be disappointed. So before getting in that kind of situation, should try to get some attainments. You may not get now, but you should think about this. About this. If you reflect again and again, that is very beneficial. So that is not rule. That is a soda. Soda is although you don't follow, that is not commit offense. But to change your mind properly, slowly, slowly, to be happy Bhikkhu life, to be happy Samnera life, to get some improvement in the Bhikkhu life. You need to practice this. So we should stop our Dhamma talk. So by practicing Buddha's teaching, may all of you attain noble states. Sharing merits. Repeat after me. Idame nyadina hodu Sukhita hontu nyadayo. Idame nyadina hodu Sukhita hontu nyadayo. Idame nyadina hodu Sukhita hontu nyadayo. Idame bonya asawakaya wahan hodu. Idame bonya Nibbanasa Vachayo hodu. Mama bonya bhagan Sabha sadhana Pajemi Desabe Me sama Bonya bhagan Lavandu Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu.